What's going on YouTube? It's your boy King Red Diamonds. It's 2026 and you know what time it is. It's Nioh 3, baby. So let's get into it. Today I'm going to be going over pretty much my thoughts on the game, giving you guys some tips and tricks here and there and stuff. Pretty much getting back to what I usually do with my Nioh videos. Build videos obviously will be coming later on once I get a little further along in the story. I think right now I'm out of the first region. I completed all those missions, so I'm around like level 60 or so, getting into the next region. But I'm just going to go over a few things to help people who are maybe new to the series, as well as give you my thoughts for returning players as well. So I hope you guys enjoy. Make sure you like, comment, and subscribe. I appreciate you guys so much for the support. Nioh 3, let's get into it. So got some background gameplay. You can enjoy that while I just ramble on. You guys know I love to talk. But for my initial playthrough and experience with the game right now, I'm having fun. Obviously, it's a TeamNINJA product. You know, I'm a huge TeamNINJA fan, so I'm having fun. Obviously, there are going to be certain aspects of the game that do need a little work here and there, but I'm pretty sure that those will be fixed up, later on in later patches and stuff like that, so I don't have to worry too much. TeamNINJA usually comes through with their patches, so I'm not really too worried about it. Outside of that, it's a very fun game. I've heard a lot of people and seen a lot of stuff online, people saying like it's the easiest out of the Niohs. I won't discount that. I won't say it's not, but I won't say it is. It's a Nioh product. It's a TeamNINJA product, so obviously there is difficulty involved. If you have an easier time with this game than you did in the last game, I mean, what can I say? That's everybody's personal experience, so I can't discount that. With my personal experience, seeing it is literally the first playthrough. It is the first playthrough. People are pretty much judging the game on its new game and not new game plus. And if you played Nioh and Nioh 2, you know that the game has like 5 to 6 new games, and then it has like another difficulty version such as depths from Nioh 2 and stuff. So judging the game based off its initial playthrough as it being the easiest, I don't really think that's something you should do. But again, that's everybody's personal experience, so I'm not going to discount that. I won't take that away from anybody. Speaking for myself though, I'm not going to discount it. I'm not going to say, oh, it's the easiest. It's literally the first playthrough. It's the new game, so obviously it's going to be a bit easier than it would be, especially coming from Nioh 2. When you have beat the game and you're in depths and everything in depths hits so hard, you're probably used to super powerful enemies at this point. So coming into Nioh 3, which is a new game, it may seem as though bosses are easier. I've died a lot. In the background gameplay, you can see particularly this boss, I died about 4 or 5, maybe even 6 times. So I'm not gonna sit here and lie and be like, oh yeah, it's super. No, it's not. It's still a Nioh product. It's still a TeamNINJA product. It's going to be difficult. You're going to lose a lot. So I am going to say I am having a lot of fun. Seeing as TeamNINJA has released a lot of games in between Nioh 3 coming up, you can see the culmination of everything they worked on in Nioh 3. Nioh 3 is literally TeamNINJA's culmination of every project they've worked on since Nioh 2 came out. You can tell in how the game plays, especially if you're still playing Nioh 2 or you just came from playing Nioh 2 straight into this. You can see where they pulled a lot of their inspiration from the game mechanics and stuff from Rise of Ronin, which was very fun. I love that game. It didn't receive the love that I felt like it should have. It's a very fun game. You could definitely see aspects of that game in Nioh 2. You also have Ninja Gaiden. Ninja Gaiden, you can clearly see aspects of Ninja Gaiden in Nioh 2 100%. Wolong, you can see aspects of Wolong from Nioh 2, from Nioh 3 as well. They literally, everything that TeamNINJA has put out since is all culminated into Nioh 3, and you can tell. Nioh 3 is set up so that not only older and recurring players from the series can enjoy it, but also for newer players who aren't really familiar with the series. A lot of newer players who are used to their Souls-likes, Elden Rings, Sekiros, Bloodborns, Darks, all those, they may migrate over to this game because they see it as an RPG. They've tried they've now expanded Nioh 2 to more of an open world feel rather than locking it to specific levels and you just pretty much progressing levels as you go. It's more of an open world feel. So you want to explore and, you know, go all over the place. You don't want to just like do the main missions. You want to do the side missions. You want to go and discover new techniques and everything you can pick up, and it's a lot to do. So they're definitely trying to hit every demographic of gamer, especially RPG gamers, with this game. And in my opinion, they're doing a good job. This is not biased either. This is me purely speaking to you guys as a gamer who has played a lot of open world RPGs and all that stuff. I've played Elden Ring. I've beaten Elden Ring's, you know, new game plus like 7 and all. I've done all that. I've played Bloodborne, beat Bloodborne. I've played all of these games. So coming to you guys, not biased, but purely as a gamer, I can see the love and the work they put into this game to make it feel good for recurring players as well as newer players. Newer players will enjoy the game simply because it's something different. The combat system, Team Ninja is known for its combat system. They're known for it. So it's pretty much like, again, like a Souls-like game, but its combat is a bit more fleshed out. A lot of Souls-like games, they have a basic combat system. They have a series of attacks that is usually tied to every single weapon, and they have a dodge. And you know, it's like pretty much like a roll rather than a dodge. They have parries, but their parries require a bit more timing. So with this game, parries do require timing. You have to be on point. It's more fast paced. The combat system is a bit more advanced. So again, it helps with recurring players who are pretty much who come from the Nioh and Team Ninja world to still be able to, you know, do their combos, have their very deep combat mechanics and stuff down. But it also helps with newer players because it explains to you, okay, it puts everything in front of you saying, okay, maybe use this technique. You can use this technique for this situation. You can use this for this situation. It's making the game a bit more accessible for all types of gamers rather than just sticking to the hardcore. And I respect that. I understand, because you want to bring newer people into the fold. You don't want to just exclude certain demographics of gamers. You want everybody to enjoy. So they tried their best to put in as much as they could for newer and older players. Skipping past that, the game, it feels how could I say, it feels nostalgic but also different, simply because of one aspect of the game that they added from the Nioh series. You can now jump. So jumping has changed this game completely from what it became, what it was, simply because a lot of the mechanics and controls that I'm used to from Nioh 2 and Nioh 1, they're the same, but they're different. You know, Nioh 2, they had burst counters. In this game, we have burst breaks, or like they're counters, like pretty much like burst counters, but they're different. You know, they also, like, again, they have the jump feature, where in Nioh there was no jumping. There was no jumping. You could not platform really. Nioh was straightforward. Just, you know, find a different path to get to higher ground and all that. There was no jumping to get up to a higher ground. No, you know, spirit veins to use a specific technique to get across a vast gap and stuff. It's a lot of different things in this game, and I love that they're trying new things. You don't want to get the same product. A lot of people always get stuck on, oh, this game was better than this game. It's a different game. If you got the same thing that you got last game, you would complain that it's the same. You would say, oh, it's the same, nothing's changed. But now that you got something different, you feel as though, oh, I don't know how I feel about this different mechanic. Enjoy the game. That's all I can say about that. Just enjoy the game, have fun with it. Don't try to listen too much on like critiques of like the tiniest things. It's okay. You don't have to worry about it. Just play the game how you want to play it. That's what I'm doing. Like right now, I'm taking my time. I'm pretty sure it's people who finished this game already, like finished the first initial playthrough and done everything and all this stuff. I don't care about any of that. I'm taking my time. I'm enjoying the game. And the reason I'm doing so is for you guys. I want to know as much about this game as possible. I want to be as informed as I can, because that is what my channel is based on. My channel is based on giving information, giving guides, helping players pretty much get the most out of the game. I want you to enjoy it as much as I am. So I'm going to go through I'm going to do the tedious work for you guys. That way, when it comes to me making videos for you, you can just come, watch my video, get it done, and go on whatever you're doing. Okay? So don't worry about too much of the critiques and stuff. It's a very fun game. I recommend it for anyone who wants to get into it. Anybody who's new to it, I recommend it 100%. Play the game. Have fun on the game. But outside of that, I'll come out with more guide videos later on. I just wanted to get my initial thoughts out because it has been a while since I made a video, and I did want to wait for the full game to come out. So I do appreciate all the support and stuff. Again, my initial thoughts, this is a fun game, very, very fun. I have videos coming out soon for guides and tips and stuff. Build videos will come later on, especially once I get later on in the game, because you know my mantra, I don't like making builds in early game. I don't. It makes no sense to do so. You're going to run out of materials, and then once you get to late game and you don't have enough materials, you're going to be stuck, and you're just going to be like, oh my God, I can't make the build that I want because I don't have the materials. I never make early game builds. I only make builds for when I'm getting to like New Game Plus and stuff. Fresh game, new game, you don't want to make a build. You just want to save as much as possible. Just use the gear they give you, because a lot of the times you're going to run out of like level gear and you're going to be under leveled. A lot of this game, Nioh in general, is about your level, your gear level, and your weapon levels. Like, it doesn't matter about the special effects truly in the early game. It's all about how high your gear level is. Right now, again, I am around level 60 or so. So at the stage I am in the game, I'm doing a lot of damage to enemies because I'm not worried about my gear as much. I'm worried about my stats more often. My stats are pretty decent, especially my attack stat and stuff. My gear is I always equip the highest level gear I have at the time, simply because, again, your gear matters more than anything. So you don't have to worry about putting together a build. Just make sure your gear is together, weapons, all that. Make sure you're using the highest level gear you can get. Don't worry about trying to make a build right now. You don't need to do that. This is Nioh. They're going to have DLC. There's going to be more difficulties to play. You want to save everything. So that's pretty much it for me. Appreciate you guys. Stay tuned for more videos. So yeah, you know, I'll have the builds and all that guides and stuff for you sooner or later. But appreciate it again, guys. It's King Ray Diamonds. I'm out of here.